Welcome to our third part of the discussion, and in this discussion we are still continuing with the material costing. And in our previous discussion we looked at stock levels, stock controls, and we looked at maximum level, reorder level, minimum level, reorder quantity, and how to compute them. So we also looked at economic order quantity, and economic order quantity, I said that it's the optimum level or optimum quantity that you should purchase in order to minimize inventory cost. And when we talk of inventory cost, we mean ordering cost and holding cost. So ordering cost, we said it is the cost you incur to order uh, inventory, which may include transport, it may include uh, stationery, telecommunication, tendering cost. Those goes under ordering cost. Then holding cost is the cost you incur to store 1 unit of stock in your store. It may include salary of the storekeeper, rent of store, electricity, the drugs that you are going to spray within the store to keep the goods okay, the obsolete, opportunity cost, and others that are related to storing goods in store. We also have purchase cost, but when we are computing economic order quantity, the purchase cost is considered constant. So that's why we don't look at it when we are computing the economic order quantity. So when we are looking at the inventory cost in economic order quantity, mainly we look at ordering cost and the holding cost. So the ordering cost, to get the ordering cost, you get your annual demand divided by 2, which is the economic order quantity, and then multiply by the ordering cost per order. And to get the holding cost, as we have already said, it is the economic order quantity divided by 2, then multiply by the holding cost per unit. So to get our total cost, as we have already said in our previous video, that to get the total cost, you get the ordering cost plus holding cost. So in this video, we are mainly going to look at situations where we are incorporating a discount. If you incorporate a discount, how do we determine the optimal size? And then we shall also look at material costing using the FIFO, weighted average, and other methods of valuation. So our economic order quantity, we are looking at economic order quantity and the quantity discount. So when a supplier offers a discount, the discount automatically you need to buy in large quantity. So before you accept a discount, then you need to first look at the cost involved in a discount, because you may get a discount, and the discount you are getting, you are increasing the cost, because when you buy in a large quantity, the ordering cost is going to reduce, but the holding cost will increase. So you need to look at the total cost of that discount. So when we are evaluating this part, we look at the total cost. And when we talk of the total cost, we mean the total cost. We include the purchase cost, we include holding cost, and we include ordering cost. Why are we including holding cost purchase cost in this time? We include purchase cost because by offering a discount, the purchase cost now becomes a variable, becomes a relevant cost. So that's why we include purchase cost when we are analyzing a discount. So let's look at this example. We have XY Limited has an annual demand of this. So meaning this is our demand, and this is our price, and this one is our ordering cost, the 200, and the 1.2 is the holding cost. And then a supplier has given a discount of 2% if you purchase 5,000 units, and a discount of 2.5 if you purchase 7,000 units. So the question is, advise the manager whether to take advantage of a discount or not. So please, before you accept a discount, as I said, what you need to look is the total cost. So your first step in this case, you need to first get the economic order quantity. So once you get the economic order quantity, then you determine the total cost at economic order quantity. Then after getting the total cost economic order quantity, then you look at the effect of the discount, meaning you are going to get the total cost when you accept a discount of 2% and get a total cost when you accept a discount of 2.5%. So let's look at this illustration. So from this illustration, our demand is 36,750 and our price is 12. Our ordering cost, which I abbreviated as CO, is 200, and our holding cost, which I have abbreviated as CH, is 1.2. So to get economic order quantity, as we said, economic order quantity is the square root of 2 times ordering cost times annual demand divided by the holding cost. So we are getting our 2 times our ordering cost, which is 200, times our annual demand, then divided by 2. So we get this, and then you can be able to get your economic order quantity, which is 3,500. So this one is our economic order quantity. So once you get this economic order quantity, then you need to determine what is the total cost if you purchase at this level of economic order quantity. So our purchase cost, when we are getting our purchase cost, what we do is to get our demand, our annual demand, then multiply by price. So we are getting our annual demand, which is 36,750 times the price of 12, and then you get your annual demand. To get ordering cost, you are getting your annual demand divided by 2, because you are now purchasing at economic order quantity. The 2 is 3,500, then times our ordering cost, which is 200, then you get your ordering cost. To get holding cost, we get 2, then divided by 2, then times CH. Our 2 is 3,500 divided by 2, then times CH, which is 1.2, then you get this. As I said in the previous slide, or if you look in the previous graph of economic order quantity, so at economic order quantity, the ordering cost and the holding cost must be equal. So if you add these total, then you can look at the cost, the total cost at economic order quantity. So remember we are looking at a situation where we are supposed to look at a discount. Remember, a supplier has given us a discount of 2%, but in this case our 2 must be 5,000. So if we allow this discount, it means you're supposed to purchase 5,000 units. So what is going to be our purchase cost? So because you allow a discount, it means you are only going to pay 98%, because 2% is a discount. So meaning your price after the discount will be 11.76, and your demand is this. So we are getting this price times our annual demand, and we get a purchase cost of this. Now ordering cost, the demand divided by Q over CO. Now demand is still 36,750, but what is changing is Q. Our Q is now 5,000 times CH, and then you get this. Then holding cost, still you have Q. Q is changing, which is this, divided by 2, then times CH, which is still 1.2, and then we get this. So as I said before, when you are increasing the quantity, our ordering cost reduces, but the holding cost increases. So you add this total, or you can sum up this total, then you get your total cost when you purchase at 2%. So you can compare this. You can compare this and this one. You can compare this cost at 2%, which is 436,650, and the cost at the economic order quantity, which is 445,200. So meaning that if you are to give advice at this level, you should accept a discount of 2%, and purchase at this. So please, you can look at a discount of 2.5% and then compare the three situations and then make an advice. So let's also look at the various valuation methods that we can use to value our closing stock. So when we are determining the value of closing stock, we have got various methods that you can use. You can have first in, first out, meaning the stock that came in first is the one that moves out first. You have the last in, first out. Those which came last, they move out first. Or you can use a simple average price, that you can get a simple average price. Or you can use a weighted average price. That is also another method. You can use a base stock, replacement, or you can have a standard price. So we are going to look at an example in order to illustrate these methods more detail. So this is the example that we are going to look at. So in this example, we have different entries that we are recorded by the storekeeper, the date he received the stock, and the date that he issued out stock. And we also have different other information that you can use to determine the stock. So allow me to look at these calculations. I'm going to look at some of these transactions and see how you can be able to prepare store cards or determine the value of closing stock for your learning. So for learning purpose, I will only stop on day 15, but you can continue with other days in your revision. So this is my store card. From the yellow part, where you see the yellow part is the receipt, where we have the date, the quantity, the price. It's the receipt side. Then this green part is when the stock is issued, and the red part is when the balance in your store. So if you look in our question, on the second, we received 500 units, and the price was 20, meaning the amount is 10,000. So if you close that day without an issue, it means at the end in your store you'll have 500 units at 10,000. Now, if we increase on the 8th, we received 300 at 22, and this becomes our value of the stock. We are getting this times that, price times the quantity. Now, at the end of day, on day 8, there was no issue. So we had 500 plus 300, you get 800. Then 10,000 plus 600, you get 16,600 as the value of closing stock. Then on day 10, we made an issue. Remember, we are using first in, first out, meaning those which came first must move out first. So we issued 400, meaning the 400 must be issued on this stock, on this batch. And this batch is at 20, so we are getting 400 times 20, then you get 800. How many in store now? So what is in store? We are getting 800 minus what we have already issued. We are remaining 400, and the value will be this minus this, and you get 800. Now, on day 15, we made an issue of 200, but the 200, those which came first, we still only have 100 units. So meaning that we are getting 100 at 20. Those another 100 will be issued from this batch of at 22. So what do we have in store now? When you issue out remember we had 400, we have issued out 100, we are remaining with 300 at this amount, and then we have issued another 100, we are remaining with 200 at this amount. Meaning at the end, we are having a closing stock of 200 units, which is valued at 4,400. So let's see when we use LIFO method. As we said, LIFO method those which came last should be the one be moved first. So the receipt is still the same. We received 500, we received 300, and the corresponding balances are the same. The difference comes on when you issue. So remember on 10th, we issued 400 units. But we are moving out those which came last. So those which came last, we only have 300. Meaning that you are going to issue the 300 at 22, which gives you 6,600. But the 100 will be issued from the other batch which came first at 20, and then valid at 200. Then you can get your closing balance. Then on 15th, we issued out 200. The 200 will be issued on the first batch because we don't, those which came last are already over. And then you get your closing balance. The other method that we can talk about is the weighted average. So weighted average, what we need is to get the average price. And to be able to get the average price, we get our total value of units in our store. We get the total value of units in the store. And this total value of unit in the store, we divide it by the number of units in the store. So like what we said, the receipt is the same. The receipt does not have any effect. The only issue is on when you are issuing. So on 10th, we issued the 400 units. So what we only need is to get the average price. And to get this average price, we look at the number of units that the value of the goods in the store, then divide by the number of units you have in the store. So you're going to have this and determine your value. So then you can get the number of units that you still have minus what you have already issued, and then you get the closing stock. Even here, you get to get the value, you are getting the value of the units minus the value of the units you have stored, you have issued, then you get the closing stock. So it's the same for the second issue on 15th, we issued 200. So we get the value of the units in store divided by the one that we still have, then we get this average price and we determine our closing stock. So dear members, that is how we determine the value of closing stock using FIFO, LIFO, weighted average. Please follow the examples in the slides below and practice other methods as illustrated in your slides. So the last part we are going to discuss in this chapter is what we call the just-in-time. Just-in-time, it is a technique that originated from Japan. And the main concern in just-in-time, they are saying that there is no need to keep stock. So you only order stock when you need it. Why do you have to maintain stock? So maintaining the stock, it is a sign of inefficiency. So you only make an order for stock when you need it. I think this technique mainly may work maybe in these hotels. If you go to buy a snack, they cannot keep snacks, prepare snacks without getting a customer. So you first get the snack, you must make the order for snack, and then they prepare for you what you need to patch to the snacks. So that is what we can talk about in this chapter. Please, this is the end of this chapter, and please attempt the activities attached on your platform as far as this chapter is concerned. Thank you very much. Let's meet in tomorrow in another discussion. Thank you.